So in this question, we're given a diagram which shows the positions of 3 ornithologists on a map, and we know that the side length of each square is 1,000 metres. We know that the ornithologists are trying to find an injured falcon which is carrying a radio transmitter, but the transmitter is a little bit broken, and the direction finding part of the tracker is not working, but the signal strength gives us an indication of the distance to the bird. So we've given some information which I've summarised in a table here. So we've got the positions of each of the 3 ornithologists, Gordon, Helen and Ingrid, and their distance from the bird as determined by the signal strength of the transmitter. And we want to know where the bird could be in terms of the grid. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at Gordon, and we put Gordon's position on here, which is 2206. And we know that Gordon can be 500 metres to 2,000 metres from the bird. So can you work out which potential points the bird could be at in relation to Gordon? Have a go at doing this now. Okay, well, the green crosses show all of the places where the bird could be in relation to Gordon, because he's got to be 500 to 2,000 metres from the bird. So if this is 1,000, that works. The maximum he can be is 2,000, so here, here, or here. And all the points that are 1,000 away are absolutely fine. These points here are going to be longer than 1,000, but less than 2,000, so they're great as well. So we've filled in the table for all the points where the bird could be in relation to Gordon. So why don't you have a go at doing the same thing for Helen now? Okay, so the pink dots show where the bird could be given what we know about Helen. So it's 100 to 2,000 metres away from Helen. So all the points 2,000, which is 2 squares, are fine. We can have these 3 points. We can also have the points which are 1,000 away, so 1 square away, because that's within our range. And we know that this length here is going to be between 1,000 and 2,000, so that's fine too. So the pink points show where the bird could be in relation to Helen. Try doing the same thing for Ingrid now. Okay, so there are only 2 places where the bird could be given the information from Ingrid. So I is where Ingrid is, and the bird has got to be 1,100 to 1,800 metres away. So this length is 1,000, so that's too small, and so are these ones, and 2 squares along is too big. So the only positions the bird could be in is diagonally down here or here, because this length here will be between 1,100 and 1,800. Now, we know that the bird must be at a point where all of this data is true for each person, so the only point which satisfies everything is the point with the three different colours on, so where it's within Gordon's, Helen's and Ingrid's range. So we find that this is the point here, and so we get our answer of 2207, which is A. Notice that we could have been a bit quicker in answering this question, because we can see quite quickly that the smallest range of these 3 people is Ingrid. That's the smallest range of distances we could have. So it would have made sense to do Ingrid first, and then we'd know that these are the only 2 possible points. So all we'd then need to do is check which of these 2 points was also one for Gordon and for Helen, and we'd get the point a lot quicker without even having to consider all of this data over here.